right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
It's time for.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Can you believe it's our birthday? It's like our birthday. Happy birthday to us. Totally forgot.
We didn't turn the light
Yeah,
on.
my
Totally
friend
forgot.
Kat in New York reminded me.
Totally forgot
she
it's our
looked at the
birthday.
calendar.
It's that one, right?
Guess what?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's our birthday. Like it's in multiple ways. It's our birthday, which is
It
kind of cool.
We have multiple birthdays that all happen at around the same time. So in 2010, July 7th, 2010, we officially Farpoint became Farpoint on July 7th, 2010. That's when the Facebook page was born. That's when our
Is that when
our
we named
eBay,
ourselves Farpoint, right?
That was when we decided we are a thing, and that thing is now going to be
Farpoint
Farpoint.
is a thing. And
Before
it's
that,
a
it was
business.
for a short period of time. It was Ambrosia Path Toys and Collectibles.
It was never officially that. We never changed any names or made any websites or any of
That's
that.
what you're calling it. among
But
yourselves.
we changed the eBay name. We got the website. We actually became a thing. And then on July 8th, 2017 was it 2017?
It was.
We opened here at the Fireplace Shanty here in Mays Landing, and we have now been here in our forever home longer than we were ever anywhere else.
We were at the mall for 8 years.
We were in the mall for
Oh yeah,
it varied
2011.
between 6 and 7 years.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Depending on who you ask and how you want to
How
do
you
the
count
math
by,
on
yeah.
that. How you want to count that.
Well, let's introduce the birthday folks.
Are we
Hi.
birthday folks, or is this a birthday
It's just a
entity?
birthday entity.
Yes.
Hi, we are Farpoint Toys.
I am Penelope, and that is Justin.
Penelope and Justin.
We are the Nostalgineers, your Farpoint Nostalgineers. We will take you on this beautiful journey through time today, here on yet another episode 223. That is 223 straight weeks of some sort of shenanigans that we have committed here, live for your enjoyment.
It's insanity that anybody even watches this.
I can't
let alone
believe
223 weeks of it.
And especially the last month or two, we've been getting numbers like unlike we've ever gotten, which is insane to me.
You're kidding me? I can't believe I watched this.
Who watches this ridiculousness?
I would like to say hello to our VIPs who really are the VIPs
There
of
you
this
go.
situation.
There's another thing you can do.
I just saw Mike and Alex commented. Mike, I believe, is home. Just got home from vacation
Everybody
to beautiful Jamaica,
has been in
where
countries.
they literally weathered the storm.
Yeah, we're about to get hopefully the internet and the electricity
Yeah, we're gonna get some
stays out.
thunderstorms
Like,
here.
I
It's
was
gonna be a
sweating
quick
that
one.
hurricane. I was like, he needs to get home.
Alex just got back from a vacation with his family. It was kind of a work
It was a working vacation
Easy
for him.
time.
but super cool. It was nice to see him. I can't wait to see Mike. So anyway, we got stuff to sell. What
Do we?
do we want to talk about? What do we
I
wanna
didn't
do?
price this. I totally forgot. It was on my list.
That's a Toy Biz Galactus, and it's like the photo thing. You can look through his back, and I think there's pictures or something, or it's like a scope.
So it's there's nothing in there.
Yeah, it's I forget what it does. You click that, and I thought
It
my
doesn't
phone
do that.
was
So I clicked it and it made noise and I was weirded out.
I'm blowing up over here.
I don't know what's going on with this. It's
I'm gonna
bizarre.
put my phone on
Please,
the old.
please put it on silent. We should leave our phones in the back room actually when we do the stream because I find ourselves distracted by our phones.
I need to check it
You
once in
need
a
them,
while.
though, sometimes because of the claims.
223. Yes, this is number 223,
Yeah, it's
Jen.
number 223.
So,
Jen, it's nice to see you.
we spent the weekend. It's the 4th of July weekend. First of all, I hope you all still have your fingers, right, or toes, or however you.
I mean, if you're
celebrating America.
Alex said that if Galactus called your phone, he would pay double.
Okay, we'll try and work that out.
For the other Galactus.
This weekend has been a long one because it started on Thursday with a barbecue at friends' houses that we went to, which had the best fireworks display better than many towns
I
I've been to.
honestly cannot think, and this is no joking aside. Joking aside, Carl, thank you again for inviting us over.
Carl don't watch this.
Listen, I'm being nice by saying it. It doesn't matter whether he watches it or not.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't. It's like the imaginary speaking. It doesn't matter whether he's watching or not. The fact that I'm saying it's not. I have never, I don't think in my life, ever seen the fireworks last year at National Night Out were really good.
Yeah.
This dude's yard was the best fireworks I've ever seen in my life. This was no joke. And there was a neighbor 2 doors down across the street that let off 2, and then they just gave up. because this was literally in the middle of this dude's yard was just fireworks like you've never seen.
It's wild to me that
it was
fireworks
wild.
are legal here now because they never were before, and so now it's like you walk into Walmart and you see a big fireworks booth.
It's weird.
Everyone and their mother is setting them off.
Yeah, well, thanks, Obama. That's Obama's fault, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Robert,
I blame the windmills. So that was
Genre.
Thursday. It was a barbecue, big family thing, friend thing,
Yeah, it was huge.
surrounded by our friends.
And then Friday, we went to Justin's best friend's house, his family's house. He officiated our wedding at Stonehenge. So that was a little more intimate. You know, it wasn't as big of a spread of people, but it was no less fun. And then yesterday, we had a pool party.
Whoa, let's go back to Friday, because
What?
not only do we have a barbecue, I got to ride a jet ski.
I don't care about the jet ski.
Or a
I
wave
didn't want
runner.
it. Oh, are
Justin-
you the guy from Loki?
Like 50 miles
Where's
an hour.
Tucker? Where's
He's
Tucker?
right in the
John Roberts would like you to check your messages.
As
No.
soon as I'm done talking, I will.
No, do not tell Justin to check his messages.
Hi,
on the
John.
stream.
Listen, he's one of my best friends.
I don't care. No, do not watch. No, do not check your messages. Did he just message you like, "Hey, this is a message to just distract you"? That would
Possibly.
be fine.
That'd
No,
be
he
fun.
messaged me this because I guess he I was afraid he wouldn't get to it, and I was like, who can do this?
Who's gonna put that on?
It's easier to put on than it is to make. John will help me put it on.
Okay.
John, it is my buddy John, who is a jack of all freaking trades. First of all, you got a '72 Plymouth Reliant Duster, whatever. He'll come put an alternator on that for you. You need overhead garage doors fixed. He'll climb up and do that. You need vinyl done for your car's windshield. Guess what? He's got a vinyl cutter.
He understands
He's
how the
got-
world gets put together. It's in a way that I
He's a solid
never
dude.
ever.
I
I
mean-
didn't want to bust his balls like John. Anyway,
That's
thank
really
you, John.
cool. It's got to be pristine and it's
Cool,
got to
I-
be done by Wednesday.
We'll
So
figure
we
it out.
got to
What's
think about
when?
this.
So that was Saturday. And then yesterday, Saturday, we went to a car club 4th of July barbecue pool party for Sinister.
My mouth was full.
Are we sure they don't need a Volkswagen Beetle
Hot
mascot?
as crazy hot as you
crazy
can
hot.
make it.
It was
Billy.
so hot.
But we're in a pool,
Yeah.
and if you're going to be hot, in a pool is the place to be. We had a very nice time floating around the pool together, didn't we? Didn't we?
The second best place to be is inside in air conditioning. But we didn't have that much sense, so we went to a pool party, which is the next best thing, I think.
For those who aren't aware, Penelope's not a swimmer, so for her to be floating around a pool is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I insisted on having a tube. Like, I would not go in the pool without a tube. So,
She did too.
luckily, one of the kids ignored their tube for long enough that I didn't feel bad taking it.
She was like, Justin, hand me that tube.
And you didn't, so I had to get up and walk all the way around.
And yet you once saved Alexis's life in a swimming pool.
I did. I once saved a baby's life in a pool, which is shocking to me. Even to this day. And I'll never forget it as long as I live.
So what we're eating is we made dip for that, and it didn't all get eaten, so we took it home. And this dip we made, I didn't get a chance to make John's dip because, again, jack of all trades, John has some of the best buffalo chicken dip I've ever eaten. Penelope doesn't like buffalo chicken, so I couldn't make it. So we
I
made
don't
our.
like spicy stuff, and he always makes spicy stuff for potlucks, and I'm like, dude, there are people like me that don't like that crap.
That's the
Can
one
we
chance I
make-
get to make spicy stuff, and I'm not
can
making
we-
it for
Can we
home.
make something I will actually eat? So we made our chicken taco dip /
Crack.
taco filling / dip. Like, you can just do whatever you want with it, and it's phenomenal.
Whatever you want with it.
Jen said I look like a pro in the pool. She had no idea.
Sorry,
I look
I
like a
outed-
pro with my giant tube on.
Sorry I
like,
outed you.
So anyway,
Yeah, I can't swim.
yesterday was a good day. Today we're back to normal work.
Boo. Good news, in 3 days we have another little vacation we're going on, so this is just so much excitement. You have done, because of your car club, we do more things.
Well, that's kind of the point.
And,
You
like,
join a car club and do things.
Like, I don't care about cars. No offense, car folks. I know you're watching. I don't care about cars. I mean, this could be any kind of club. It could be, I don't
knitting
even,
or
it could
shoemaking.
be, yeah, it could be shoe collectors club. It could be anything.
Tucker.
He dropped food. You better eat it. But it's
Unless
just
it's
the fact
buffalo,
that,
please, I
like,
gotta sleep
we
beside
get
that
together and
thing.
do stuff, and it usually involves food and hanging out.
Yep.
And I'm generally fine with both of those things. So even though I like know nothing and honestly don't care much about the cars themselves, I really am good at hanging out and eating.
At the hanging out, the eating, the community. And listen, this car club is all about eating. I mean,
Are you sure they don't need a Volkswagen Beetle mascot? I mean, come on. It's so cute.
I mean, Selena, just you're buying a new car soon. Buy a Dodge and you're
yep.
in.
We're going to get you into a Dodge.
I actually wouldn't mind.
It could be anything.
I can't afford a
anything.
Charger though.
We promise this is a claim
P2
sale.
Cruisers count, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What other dumb Dodges would Selena
Dodge
want?
Caliber. She can get a Caliber
Bear in mind, I will never in my life
has to be a
voluntarily
manual.
buy another automatic.
Yeah.
No, I know. So they make a manual caliber. It's actually the really good one. It's the man. What is that term? I'm blanking now. Like the high
Vehicular
performance Dodge.
homicide.
No, like the above RT.
SRT?
SRT. Thank you. Look at my wife. They make an
Absorbing
SRT
knowledge.
She's about to
caliber.
ring the bell for me because I got that right. Hello, Alicia. Another VIP. It's nice to see you. Jen got it. She was right there with you.
All right. This is a claim sale.
Is it?
You think?
It's not just days of our lives.
I like how we used to say, this isn't the normal kind of claim sale where it's just some guy shoving Tostitos in his mouth
But guess what?
with bag crumbs.
We have evolved.
We've evolved
We've
to
devolved.
de-evolve.
We've devolved.
We have evolved and de-evolved in doing so.
Is
We are
there a
now
dog
the
still in
streamer.
your butt?
Somebody is just eating on the stream. Let's do the crawl. You keep chewing and I'll do the crawl.
Okay.
I'll
come
jump
on.
in at some point.
Yeah, you're fine. Well, listen, you don't have to talk to your mouth full. I got this. All right.
what's
So,
the problem?
believe it or not, this is a claim sale. We are going to talk about some items we have for sale, show them off on one of our many high-definition wonderful cameras, at which point we will talk about the condition, show you anything specific that needs to be known, and then we will announce the price, one of us. Once the price has been announced, that means that claims are open. At that point, what you want to do if you're interested in the item, let's say you're into Galactus here. You want to say claim Galactus, give me Galactus, something so that we know not only what you're interested in, but the fact that you actually want to purchase it. Once Selena sees someone doing a claim, you'll hear this sound. That means that the item has been claimed and we should shut up so she can tell us who got the item in question. Again, you'll hear the bell. Do us a favor, if you're not planning on paying within the next 24 hours, please do not bother making a claim. If you plan to never pay at all, definitely do not make a claim.
Just take yourself out of the equation.
Yeah, our VIPs obviously have their own special. They're VIPs, so they're in their own special world.
No doubt.
If you are planning on coming in the store and paying cash, that's fine. We can hold it until we are open next. If you are coming in the store to pay any other way, do not do that. Pay with the link that we send you, or come in and pay cash. There's no paying with your card when you get here. We hate that.
Yeah, I mean, what's the
that's
point?
fair.
If you're going to pay with a card, you
Yeah.
can use the link.
Exactly.
You don't have to have PayPal, like Penelope
No,
said.
not at all. Any card, whatever. I'll get to
Hi,
that in a
Tucker. Are
second.
you staring at me because I have food?
He is. If you are claiming less than $20 in items, we are going to have to charge you exact shipping in the United States or internationally. If you are a domestic person claiming more than $20 worth of stuff, you will get free shipping. If you're an international customer of any type, VIP or not, you will get charged exact shipping. We have to do that because of the fees involved. If you are a VIP in the United States, you get free shipping. Our VIP tiers begin at $5 a month. So honestly, if you're buying something every 4 Bartertowns or more, between 4 and 8 Bartertowns, it pays for you to be a VIP because it's $5 a month and you get free shipping. It's actually insane.
You also get 10% off in store, which is
it's
just
crazy.
ridiculous.
We need to hit home that.
Yeah.
The perks are insane.
Yep.
Plus you get to be in the group. Plus all
At
the free
$25
stuff.
tier,
Plus
you get a free claim sale.
We are gonna have a VIP party at some point
No doubt.
this summer.
No pool though. Sorry.
And it's gonna be
Maybe I could dig a hole.
it's gonna be upper tier VIPs, I believe.
Yeah.
It's
They'll
gonna
be
cool.
meeting Tucker.
Meeting Tucker and meeting Kermit in person is always another perk of being a VIP. Normal people don't get to do that.
Maybe I'll make some chicken Tucker dip.
At the end, or I'll bully you, and not that you will. Otherwise, you'll make buffalo.
I'm so bullied.
So bullied. At the end of the stream, we are going to send you a message, primarily on Facebook, with a link to check out. You can use any credit card, debit card, PayPal balance if you have a PayPal account. If you don't have to use it to check out. Again, if you'd like to pay cash in store, that's cool. We will hold it for you for a little bit. What did I miss?
Nothing. Have fun. There's no need to buy anything. Hang out. Have fun. Share the link.
I just said to someone today, like, what kind of stream do you? What do you do? What is it? How do you do it? And I said it's partially a talk show, partially QVC.
How did Kevin describe it? Because he described it
Partially
great.
a talk show, partially QVC. I stole that directly from Kevin.
Last week I jotted down what someone said. I neglected to jot down who said it. Part QVC, part NPR, and then I chimed in part WTF. We need to put that on a T-shirt.
What else? What else is happening? What did I miss? If you are a first-time claimant, first of all, if you've never watched before, thank you for watching. I apologize for the train wreck we always are, but that's part of the fun. If you're the first time claiming, do us a favor, shoot us a message. Facebook is the best way to do that. That way we can open communications. Facebook is great about spam. We can't message you unless you interact with us first. But the bad side of that is that I can't invoice you, so message me so you can have stuff. What else? Is there no one else?
I think that's it. If you have any questions, believe me, most of the people here have been watching for a long time. They can answer any question you want. We read your comments in real time as we get them. So if you want to interact with us, ask us questions, please do. When you see us looking over like this, we are reading the comments.
They're on a big monitor behind me.
They are. But listen, our setup, we have perfected. Maybe not perfected, but we have certainly.
In our way, we have perfected.
It has evolved. Just like Bartertown itself has evolved, we have evolved our technology. We're up to 3 high-definition cameras now. And I'm ready to sell some stuff. What do you...
I don't know. What do you got going on here? What do you got priced? Anything?
I've got everything on the table here priced except for Galactus.
So what we got here is a big pile of all kinds of crazy stuff from one friend's collection. And then I got a bunch of G.I. Joe classified, sealed boxed classified coming up after this. That's what we advertised in the...
And the VIPs have
claimed some.
They made some claims, so we'll get to that when we get to that. I guess we're ready for camera 2. I am gonna
Eric
eat
P., what's up, buddy?
I found some new smoked mozzarella string cheese.
Smoking.
Oh, are we going grocery shopping tonight?
If you feel like it, it really depends on the weather.
I kind of have to.
So this is it looks like a Universal Monsters glow-in-the-dark set?
So I don't know if we should sell these as a set of 4.
I do. I think so.
Well, it's a strange set. It's the Creature, the Hunchback, the Mummy, and the Wolfman. There's no Dracula, there's no Frankenstein. So it's kind of a strange set.
Alright, let's sell them individually.
I mean, I didn't price them as a set, but we can try individually if nobody wants any or something like that. We can just go for it.
What is this, Creature first?
So let me first preface this by saying that these are vintage. I'm dating them to the mid '60s, maybe a little later. They are Marks, and then later a company called Uncle Milton picked them up, the same molds. They made them in lots of different colors. These are specifically the glow-in-the-dark versions.
Which is probably the versions everybody wants.
They're not the plain white, then they're not the yellow or any colors. These are specifically the glow-in-the-dark. None of them have a crazy bright glow, but maybe I just didn't expose them to light long enough. They do still glow. They probably need like a good hit of sunlight to get really crazy, but they do still glow. It matters that they still glow. That's a big deal. Yes, Alicia, they still glow. I have got, who's first there? Is that the Creature?
Yeah.
First up, I've got the Creature from the Black Lagoon. He is $15 if anybody is into him. That looks like the Mummy.
It looks like the Mummy, yeah.
Rockamo! Rocky, that is Doyle. Thank you for watching and thank you for noticing. If that's the Mummy's $20.
Alicia claiming Creature.
Alicia, thank you for your claim. The Mummy is $20. For whatever reason, he's just a little more rare and cool. He's cool. Boris Karloff can get it. Keep scrolling. Oh, I'm telling her to scroll when you're the one doing the scrolling. I'm lost here.
Alicia claiming Mummy.
Alicia, I have a feeling Alicia's going to go for
See
the
a
whole
pattern here.
This might be Wolfman?
There's a Wolfman and a Hunchback. I can't from where I'm sitting tell which is which, but they're right there next to each other.
Alright, the next one is Hunchback because he has a hunch on his back.
Yeah, he's absolutely hunched.
Hunchback is $8. Wolfman is $10.
Alright.
And it's funny because that's kind of the price point goes with the popularity of the character. Like when it comes to the Hunchback, listen, the movie was great. Lon Chaney was fantastic.
It's not really solid after.
Alicia claiming Hunchback. And the Wolfman.
Alright, add it up. Alicia's going to get a discount for a complete set.
20, 30, 45, 53 is the total there?
50 even.
Alicia, we're going to give you a $50 break on that.
Dog, what? Go lay down.
Thank you, Alicia. I knew somebody would be into these, but I was
They're really cool.
I was thinking there might be like a couple people like kind of making a run on them. They're really cool.
Come here,
What's great is like they look great on a shelf. They have the little name tags on them. They're just really cool.
What's this?
Did you drop more food?
Yeah. What's this? Is this good? You like
Can
it?
you show the people at home what you're doing?
What, making the dog spin around and sit?
He's here for the entertainment of the populace.
We're making a complete. Wait. All right. So this is a Frazetta.
It is
painting come to life.
Last week we had the Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Frazetta painting. From the Masters series. So they're not action figures. They're not really statues. They're like PVC maquettes, I guess is a good word for them.
Yeah. This is totally a Death Dealer.
It's Death Dealer number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Death Dealer number 2. I've got $30 on this one, just like the one from last week. The sculpting on these is absolutely immaculate. They look exactly like the paintings. I mean, this is fabric, but it's plastic. Like, it's resin. It's sculpted.
Yeah.
I can't believe they were able to sculpt it to look like fabric. It's really cool. But what I love about them is that they're not... Like, I'm not afraid of breaking that. I would put that on a shelf.
As we are with actual...
Yeah, like, it's not
statues.
porcelain or cold cast or any of that stuff. I actually like the fact that it's like that resin because it's less likely to break if I drop it, which I'm gonna drop it.
They look... we've had a whole collection of them. They look all great together.
They're really cool.
All right, then complete left turn, Ant-Man.
So this is
that's a... What's it called?
it's a bobblehead. It is a Funko product, but this is like pre-pop Funko stuff.
Yeah, they have a name for the head. They're not bobbleheads.
It's a bobblehead.
Oh, is it?
I
I
mean,
thought they had a name for him.
I wrote down bobblehead on my list.
Anyway.
It's $10. If you like Ant-Man, he's the bobblehead. He's cute.
And Frankenstein. Is
So
this
this
a
is cool.
sideshow?
No, it is an Imperial.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's like late 70s, early 80s. I couldn't quite pin it down. He's $18. He's just your traditional Frankenstein. A little bit of articulation. I think the arms move. Not a ton. But
That's cool, these Imperial. They did a lot of, like, King Kong stuff.
We're going to get to that. I'm selling this bad boy.
Is that Imperial? That big? It's a change jar.
They can't
No.
see it behind the.
We'll get to
Tostitos
that.
bag.
It's a bizarre knockoff. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not shipping
There
it.
are people who love collecting that
I know.
stuff.
It's very cool and weird. Listen, we are blasting through everything we have priced here. Just
I
let me
don't
know.
care.
Oh, it's not like you can't price more stuff.
What is this thing?
Is it Gundam or something?
This is a Gundam V2 BB Assault. I know nothing about Gundams. I just Google.
I am shocked George had this.
Listen,
It's really cute.
I literally just Google lens this. I know literally absolutely nothing about it. I'm not even going to pretend.
Somebody does.
I can't pretend. It's $20. It's still sealed. All the parts are still sealed. The instructions are inside. The box itself is open, but all the stuff inside is sealed. $20. Funko Wacky Wobbler.
Thank you.
Rob Kimsey, thank you. Wacky Wobbler. Not a bobblehead, a Wacky Wobbler. $20 on the Gundam model, if anybody is interested. That dip is so good. Not as good as this smoked mozzarella cheese stick, though, I gotta tell you.
Killer Aliens.
I got a whole run of these. It's an SD Gundam. Jack, thank you for that tidbit. I do not know what that means. Super deformed? Does that mean it's like big and like cute?
It's not super strong.
Oh, that's what SD
Super duper.
I mean, he does look kind of funny on the box. He looks like big.
He's cute. He's got cute little eyes.
1994, made in Japan. I love that for him. Alright, I don't remember which alien is which. That's Scorpion Alien, right?
Yep.
So some of these originally came with face hugger accessories.
Yep. Scorpion Alien did.
There's no face hugger accessories with anybody, but the aliens themselves are complete,
Yep.
if that makes sense.
It totally makes sense.
It is super deformed. Thank you very much.
Wow, I'm surprised. I didn't realize they made
I
models that
couldn't-
were super deformed.
I thought it could be anything except that. Like that was literally the last
too.
thing I
I
thought
like
it
how
possibly
everybody just
be.
dismisses me. Like, I just don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I fake it. I
it's
fake
not
it
like there's not
sometimes.
precedent.
That's rude. Veronica, nice to see you. Happy Sunday, VIP.
V.
Oh crap. So I looked up Scorpion Alien and then forgot to write down whatever my price was.
So the Scorpion Alien is like the typical alien. $12. Scorpion Alien.
That sounds good. I like that.
The next
So-
one is the
The Wild Boar.
Wild Boar. Yeah.
I've got $15 on the Wild Boar.
He's the one with the boar tusks, not tusks, the freaking
He's the one with the
Like
boar
that,
stuff.
those ridges.
the head things go up and down. The
His spines go up and
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Next to him is the Mantis Alien. I've got $18 on the
Okay.
Mantis Alien.
and then that's the Flying Queen.
And the Flying Alien Queen, $15. If I add that all up, what do I
He's
get?
not translucent, is he? He's just green.
He's translucent.
It's translucent,
Oh, okay.
yeah. As a matter of fact, both of them kind of are. The green one especially, and the Flying Queen's kind of her wings are a little bit translucent.
That's cool.
Justin is obviously having problems with his ear today, as you can see, because he keeps wrestling with his face. You got water in your ear at the pool party yesterday, right?
Yep.
Having some trouble getting it out there.
Never had that issue in my life.
I got water in my ear in the shower this morning.
Doyle von Frankenstein. I didn't know they made a toy of him.
I was shocked to learn that this was made by 21st Century Toys. I could not believe it.
Who else does that? What else do they do?
They do mostly like PTE style 12-inch military.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the fact that they did a Misfits line, they actually came in coffin-shaped boxes originally, which I thought was really cool.
Can you slide him back like an inch and a half?
I can, because his head is getting cut off. There you go. What Doyle von what?
Frankenstein.
Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein?
I don't think there's a Wolfgang in there.
There's no Wolfgang?
No.
There's a Wolfgang in there.
I don't
There
think
should
so.
be a Wolfgang everywhere.
It's not just Doyle von Frankenstein. I think it's Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein.
Maybe it is.
Um,
Maybe you're right.
I mean,
I'm
you're
pretty
right
sure
about
there's a Wolfgang
you're right
in
about
somewhere.
SD.
at any
You
rate,
got SRT too. You're on a roll.
I am. I got all my anachronisms.
No.
Acronyms. I got all my acronyms. Doyle, as far as I can tell, he's complete. There was a different version release that had more armbands and also the Misfits logo and everything.
I call him Wrench because he's a fucking tool.
Tell us how you really feel. I love you're just cramming Doritos. Like you're on your top shelf today. Mike has Doyle and Jerry only. Mike, that's a good set, and that's especially the Jerry. The Jerry only is like $100 sealed. Doyle is not quite as much, even sealed. And today, $25 if you'd like your complete Doyle to put on your shelf, to yell at, to hit with your Nerf gun, like whatever you want to do with them. Like I said, there's a different version that has like more armbands and like a logo on his little strap, but this one is good to go.
We have a claim on Doyle, Johnny Lately.
Flounder, it's nice to see you. Hope you're feeling better. Did I price that?
I don't know, but I'll just throw a price.
I
on
did.
it.
It-
Okay.
It's not much.
Toy Biz,
10
10-inch Silver Surfer.
He's very silver.
10-inch, I think it's Marvel Universe. It's definitely Toy Biz. I forget, they did it in a couple different lines.
It's probably the 10-inch, like they did like Metallic Mutants and all that stuff.
Yeah, would you price
I
that?
put $10 on
Yeah,
it.
Does it come
10
off
bucks
the
is fine.
surfboard?
Yeah. He does. He does come off the surfboard.
Oh yeah, he does. He
His
needs a
feet-
wipe down. He'll be a little cleaner. He just needs to be wiped off. But he has a surfboard, which is the reason.
Yeah, the surfboard's always missing, which is hilarious. Like, I guess out of water, like no pun intended, you don't really know what it is.
Super source.
And
right?
then
Do I have to take that away from you?
Yes.
Toy Biz Galactus.
I did not price Galactus.
I forget what the line is.
He didn't get tested either.
Assume he doesn't work. I'm going to price him like he is. The problem is lift him
Assume
up.
he doesn't work. He's
I-
heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shipping him at 20. What's the? You know what I mean? $20.
Galacticus.
I'm just gonna shrug. I mean, I don't.
Does he take
we say-
batteries?
He does. He's got some kind of electronics going on here, but assume it doesn't work, and we're pricing it as though it doesn't. If it does, that's a bonus.
Yeah, it's just a nice, cool Galactus for your shelf. This is all really good shelf stuff. George had very eclectic.
He did,
shelf
and that's
stuff.
literally exactly what he did with this stuff. It just sat on a shelf.
You know, he was not a smoker
Nope.
of cigarettes. No, he wasn't a smoker.
What was the
No.
price on silver? Wow.
The Silver Surfer was $10, John.
Thank you.
Why am I calling him John? Flounder. It's $10.
Because this is Johnny lately.
It does, but like I know who that is.
I know who it is too, but I read it like he has it.
All right, move your Tostitos. I gotta get Godzilla here out of here. All right, this is the
That was a
weirdest.
Godzilla.
It's not Godzilla. You know what I meant. This is the weirdest thing that we have.
Flounder wants to surf.
Yours, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So this is definitely the weirdest thing that we have up for grabs today. I did extensive research on this, and by extensive research, I mean I Googled it for at least a minute.
Possibly too.
So, in the 70s, 60s, 70s, there was, I forget the brand name, I looked it up earlier, there was a line of King Kong banks that looked exactly like this one. They were produced in chalkware, which is a form of ceramic, and also out of plastic. It was the same mold, which is interesting to me, but it had the company name on the back. This does not have the company name on the back. Mike, the Frankenstein is $18.
It's vintage.
Vintage Imperial.
Imperial.
Let me get the year again on that.
I would think 70s.
I mean, it says 31.59. I think it's either late 60s, early 70s.
It's certainly not from the future.
No, it's $18. I'll leave in there so you can get a good look.
There is no future.
So not at the rate we're going. So yeah, King Kong. So the interesting thing about those banks that I saw that were properly licensed is that
Claim on Frankenstein, Mike Rivera.
Thank you, Mike.
Mike, glad you guys made it back from the storm.
Yeah, I was fussed over that.
We were-
I was
we
like,
were a
he
little
needs to
worried.
go.
So Mike was
worried.
in Jamaica and
Yeah.
Trish, and they were there for the storm, and they were like, we were texting, and he was like, "So far it's a beautiful day," but then like later next day, I was like, "You all right?" And he was like, "I'm helping with cleanup," and so Mike does pools.
Yeah. And he's out there. I
He's
saw
like,
the
I'm helping
picture of
clean the
him
pools.
out there cleaning pools.
Rocky was a couple seconds late on that Frankenstein, buddy.
So,
Oh.
getting back to this. Sorry, Rock, you're just a little bit late on that. So getting back to this, I'm going to turn this around for you.
Rock, make sure you're refresh your feed or like slide if you're on YouTube. like slide all the way to the side to make sure you're at the right time with us. 'Cause
Yeah.
you could be behind.
Sometimes you're a little behind. In general, just especially YouTube. So what makes this odd? There's two things that make this strange. First of all, this was not intended to be a bank. That slot, whoever cast this or made this, I get the impression that somebody made this like at home, or they had like a mold that they did or something.
Like a custom kind of thing.
It's a custom job for sure. It was not meant to be a bank. That slot is very jagged and it's vertical. On the actual,
Can you get the money out of it?
No, that's another thing. I was going to get to that. You're blowing my story here. There's no hole in the bottom to get the money out.
Is there money in it?
There's something in it, but it's not money.
What if
How
you
do
put
you know?
bills in there?
I don't believe there's nothing in there that you can see.
How do you know it's not money?
I can tell it's not
What if
coins.
there's like a pile of $100 bills in there?
I would see them flying through the hole, and I looked through the hole and I didn't see anything.
Okay.
So there's
You
two
get
versions
one
of the
those
original
ear
vintage one, like I
cameras and put it
said.
in there.
One of them does. So what's interesting is that it has the name down here, and then there's a hole about here, like imprinted in the clay, and it says "cut out." So you were supposed to make it yourself and then cut it out. This doesn't have any of that. It doesn't have the spot for the hole. It doesn't have the name of the company. It has nothing. I think somebody just made this and just sliced a hole, and there's no way to get any of the money
Okay.
out.
But it's a good mold. There's like you can see the hair and
It
stuff.
is very interesting. It is definitely, I'm 90% sure it's a knockoff, or at least bizarre, but the sculpt is great because it's that original sculpt. The paint job is actually not bad.
Yeah, you can see the ears and stuff.
Yeah,
It's not
so-
like it's a dopey mold.
There's not much to the paint job here, honestly. It's just black, and he's got some blue and red in the eyes. It's not a dopey mold. It's not the best painted vintage thing I've ever seen, but it isn't terrible either. It is incredibly heavy. I'm not shipping this. No one's going to want to buy it. $50 on this crazy thing.
It's wild.
Go find one.
Super cool. It's definitely going in like oddball.
It is. It is
yeah.
definitely strange and interesting. It's obviously just like a homemade kind of hack job, I want to call it. But as far as homemade hack jobs go, he's not bright pink or blue or anything weird. Rocky, definitely. If you can carefully figure out how to get a hole in the bottom, you would definitely want to do that so you can get the change out. Then stick a cork
And
in
get
there.
out whatever interesting things might be in there now.
Yeah, that was the intention. I think what's in there is like broken off little bits of clay. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's not exciting.
It's not exciting at all, but it's kind of like Al Capone's vault.
Yeah.
Like, am I gonna bust open a $50 bank because maybe there's change inside when it's really just broken pieces of clay? You know, probably not.
Al Capone's vault, man. We got robbed.
We did. What is Tucker up to?
Tucker is up to napping.
Don't show the people at home what he's doing, not just telling me.
Let's check it.
Yes, Keith, your money gets taken, but you cannot have it back. I mean, you can. You just have to break him. I will break you. Look at Tucker. Why is Tucker so cute?
He just is.
You looking up Jimmy?
Yeah, this is Jimi Hendrix. I believe it's from Monterey,
Monterey Pop Fest.
where he burns the guitar.
Yeah, so this is a really cool little dio. This is... So you guys remember from last week, we had the amplifiers with Gene Simmons. It turns out they went with Jimmy. This is Jimmy. I'm 90%
Good thing
sure.
they didn't sell them.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure this is him at Monterey Pop Festival. The infamous... He does the Star Spangled Banner and then sets his guitar on fire, right?
No, that's true. He does
No?
the Star Spangled Banner. He opens his set at Woodstock with the Star Spangled Banner.
Okay.
Monterey is where he like blew up in the U.S. because he started doing this smashing guitars and set them on fire.
Tyler, $20 on the Gundam model. It still has its Japanese price tag on the side. The box is not sealed, but the interior, all the parts are still in their bags. $20.
He's got cute eyes.
He's super deformed. He's got the cute chibi face. This is cool. So it's got Jimmy. You've got Jimmy on his knees. You've got the flaming guitar. You've got the little matchbook and the thing of lighter fluid. They're all like attached on the bottom there. And then the 2 amps and the head or whatever. Did I get that right? Is that 2 amplifiers and a head?
It's a head and two cabinets.
Okay, yeah, cabinets. I don't know the words. What do you got on this one?
I'm looking, man. I don't
Please
know
hold.
if
Your
this
call
the
is
same
very
one.
important to us. Farpoint behind the scenes. Rocky wants to know why Jimmy's amps don't have the Marshall logo.
Because they probably couldn't get the license. Marshall probably wanted money from McFarlane, who did this figure,
To put them on there.
to put them on there. So it makes sense in licensing,
It does. And so you can steal the basic shape of something, but you can't put the branding on it.
right?
We are being boring as shit right
I'm
now.
just, dude. Is this the same
I'll
one?
Switch to one for
You
now.
can switch to one while I shoot. I didn't price this, but it actually works.
They're about to get a Kermit cameo when I come take that away from you.
Dibao Shao Toys Incorporated, made in China.
Let me see what the sell for. I can't believe that thing works like that.
It's loud as hell.
It sure is. I can even hear it in my deaf ear.
Do you think it'll still work when it's? Never mind.
Rammed up my butt.
Wow, dude, this thing is this is not a cheap collectible. It needs to be dusted, but and this is going to be a banging deal right here. $50.
Really? Are you kidding?
It's 100 in a package.
Wow.
Sold
what?
46.
Shipping is going to be tricky. Look at that
Sold
arm.
79. It disassembles.
Oh, brilliant.
A lot of it comes apart, yeah. It's not really articulated.
Yeah, this is a go find one for even near that price.
Wow, holy
You're not
cow.
going to.
I would not have expected that.
Well,
Looking at it.
I mean, first of all, Jimi Hendrix is wildly popular. Second of all, they probably didn't. He made one thing and that's it.
Yeah.
There's no other way to get it. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
interesting.
Yeah, I have to admit, I haven't seen that many statues of Jimi Hendrix running around.
No, actually, all of the McFarlane music figures are worth pretty good money.
Interesting. How about King Kong? Is he worth pretty good money?
I don't know.
That doesn't have a head.
Did
Oh.
McFarlane do them, and does he have amplifiers with him that are
I
not
think.
Marshall?
Hold on. Yeah, it looks like there's something busted off the top. I'm gonna double check this. I'm pretty sure his head's missing. I have no idea what that is. I didn't look it up.
It's an Arnold bust from Terminator.
I mean, okay, I know it's an Arnold bust from Terminator. What I meant is that I did not look it up to see the value or the company or any of that
It
stuff.
looks like it used to be on a base of some sort.
It does look like it used to be on a base of some sort.
Well, we'll sell it cheap.
Oh, this was a like a snow globe. It used to
Mike
be a
said they
snow
make a
globe.
Jerry Garcia one that's pricey too.
I bet.
Franklin Mint.
Here's just a cool T2 maybe? Did his head get messed up in T2? Or is that T3? I don't know. It's probably T2. Just like it's a bust. It probably used to have a base. I don't know. Because it has like glue on the bottom where it used to go on a base. But it still sits there fine. It looks cool. $10.
This is interesting.
What?
Are you going for the mask?
I was going to, yeah.
It's so creepy. Oh, it's got like human hair on it or something.
It's not human. It's like
Why
a
are
broom.
we? Why, it's not. It's not like a broom. That is not like a broom.
This is not human hair.
I don't know what it is, but it freaks me out.
It's not human hair. No person's hair feels like that. This is just a cool.
Yeah,
It has a
it's a
thing
squirt
for
bottle for the
hanging on
cat.
your wall.
It is freakish. So this is an Indonesian ritual mask.
What? How do you know that? I was
I
gonna
don't-
make some crap up about
I don't
it.
know if you noticed, but I am literally on fire today.
Ah!
This is freakish. This is freakish.
So from Indiana Jones.
So it probably came from Bali. Don't quote me on that. It is definitely an Indonesian ritual mask of some sort. I do not know who. I mean, I don't know enough about this stuff.
Did you Google Lens it?
I did Google Lens it, which is why I know it's an Indonesian ritual mask. I don't know enough about it to price it. I don't know if it's legit or like I'm gonna guess that it's a tourist thing. I'm
Yeah,
not
of
100%
course.
on
It
that.
didn't come from the jungles of Indonesia.
You don't know. George had a lot of weird shit. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. It could be any of those things. I didn't price it. I have no idea. I want it gone because it freaks me out.
Are there any markings at all on it?
No, not
Wow.
one.
Oh, you want it going?
I mean, I kind of don't like it, and it scares
$10.
me. All right, that's somebody certainly. If somebody cares, we'll
It's a
certainly-
conversation piece. I'll say that for it.
Which spawn is that?
I do not know.
Rocky said it looks like that killer doll that came to life in Karen Black's trilogy of terror movie.
Yeah, it freaks me out.
Okay, well, now it's going to go freak out Alicia's house.
Oh, it's not gonna freak out anyone in Alicia's house. They're gonna love it.
Hey, Hal. Let me see this spawn.
Pat said, Lilac in the Farpoint, and I'm greeted by that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
Get off the
Alicia.
lawn. Hi, Hal.
Alicia, thank you. I appreciate you taking this away forever. I'm just gonna put that in this tub. I don't want it to think I don't like it. Like, I like you. You just scare me. So like,
She doesn't like you.
I don't want.
Flaunt her.
I don't want it to think that like I'm against it. It scares me. I don't like it. There's certain things. Now you've got water in your ear.
Yeah, I
What's
did it.
going on
I got
here?
water in my ear in the shower this morning.
What do you two guys and water ear problems? Like,
I
you're killing
my
me.
ears got the idea from Justin.
Is that Halloween spawn by any chance?
I don't know.
I couldn't figure out which one it was. This is missing the top and the dome, so I wouldn't even.
Trash.
I mean, unless somebody needs their dome
Well,
replaced.
don't check it right away. They might turn up.
That's the thing. We keep finding, like last week we had a skeleton warrior on the stream. I found his gun today.
Yeah, I'm always tossing stuff too soon, so now I don't throw anything away.
Well, that's part of my problem, which is why my life turned into what it's turned into.
Yep.
Hello, the girls are watching during dinner again, Justin.
Aww.
Hello, Anna and Gwen. It's nice to see you guys. I hope I hope you love it.
The people on TV know your name.
I hope you guys love the mask.
Here's Tucky for you.
As
Say hi
awesome
to
and
Tucky.
creepy as it is.
Tucky.
There's Tucky's butt.
Tucky,
for
wake
you
up. The
guys.
girls are looking. Say hi to the girls. You see them? There they are. Oh, all right. Back to the show.
Tucker's like, what? You're going to give me a treat? What?
He did
oh,
that
now
perfectly. He
gets a
got
treat.
up and looked.
So George had something else that I'm embezzling. He had a TSR Conan role-playing game box set, which I'm going to keep. Thank you, George. Look at that cool Egyptian head next to you.
That's a very cool Egyptian head.
That's like made of actual stone.
I've been looking at it the whole stream.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
That's going.
Brilliant.
That's going in my book collection. It's going in the library.
Yeah, that's going to make a brilliant
very
addition.
Cool. What else have we got going on here?
This is Spawn Series 24,
I love that you can figure that out.
issue 88.
I love that they have issue numbers.
Yeah, because it's from the cover.
It's from the cover of the comic, yeah.
This, the freaking
The cape is so
cape
massive.
is so detailed and massive.
I mean, I love it, but it makes it impossible to get him in it sometimes. And it swoops in such a way that, like, he stands there and it holds him up, kind of. His head goes through the holder.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I can do this while you go get your Joes if you like.
Well, here, I'm going to put a price on here.
Alright, well, I'm gonna put his cape on him and then...
Farpoint behind the scenes.
Spawn.
This is what it looks like when they're processing toys.
Series 24, issue 88. Series 24 is classic comic covers.
Tub, what are you doing back there?
Asking 25, asking 40. Let's see what it
And he
actually
fell
sells
over.
for.
Slane, you can go to camera 2 as soon as I get this standing up right. I had it. There we go.
He comes with a tree. He doesn't have his tree.
I like to go a second.
So it is the
so you can
Halloween
see him
one.
roll
Yeah.
in.
He's got the tree. I knew it was a Halloween one. He has the orange on his cape. He normally comes with a tree. The tree is pretty cool.
Here on Bartertown, I'm going to say 25 bucks. 20 bucks. In the store, it's going to be 25 or 30 bucks.
He's cool.
He is close.
The
Love his
cape
cape.
alone is worth the
That
price
cape
of
is
admission
wicked
there.
cool.
Did you say 20 or 25?
I said 20.
That is horrific and weird. It's a candle. I don't know where this stuff came from.
It's a mushroom candle.
We can't sell it on Bartertown. It's just silly. That's why I put it off to the side, kind of. But Jimi Hendrix is really cool. I like him a lot.
I'm actually surprised you didn't sell. What's that thing? Is that a
This?
cuckoo clock?
So I think it needs batteries. I got the demo to work for like a second. It's a Halloween display.
Oh, it's for Halloween.
Yeah. Hold on. It popped open before and a crow popped out of it.
That's
It was very Eric Draven. Like, I didn't get it like...
somebody tell that to South Jersey. Apparently it can rain all the time. What
It's
Tuck?
just on the demo mode.
Maybe it has a toggle switch somewhere.
It does. It has an on-off and demo toggle switch. It needs new batteries and I'm lazy.
I need new batteries.
It's the kind of thing where you have to unscrew the battery case.
Yeah.
And like, that is so annoying.
I taught Alexis how to use a screwdriver when she was 6, and she went around replacing the batteries and all her annoying toys.
Justin, what was the price on Galactus? Because I forgot to write it
Andrew
down.
CZ would like to know.
I think 20 bucks.
$20 on
Pretty sure it's
Galactus,
put on.
Andrew?
Andrew, if you we don't have to ship to you, 15.
Tuck, you are screwing up camera 3 something fierce.
What did he tap it with his butt?
Yes.
All right. Can you check the VIP group and see what numbers have sold for me?
Sure. I was going to try to make this work, but I will give up instead. Giving up is so much more fun. Oh, wait, it started opening. Hold on.
Don't do it pointing to us.
Oh, that boy and his bird.
The batteries need to be changed, and I'm just like lazy.
What kind? I'm so what flavor? I'm so
It
tired.
needs. So as I was saying, it needs a screwdriver to open, which I hate because I gotta go all the way over there, get the screwdriver, open it up, and figure out what batteries it is, change the batteries, and then find out that's not even it, and then do the other thing, and put the batteries back
Oh,
in.
you're making me tired just talking about it.
I ate too much dip.
It's too much like work.
I want dinner.
When you say dip in the voice that you're using, especially now that you've been hanging out with your car people, it makes me think like dip. Like dip.
In the voice, since I've been
Can
hanging
you
out with my car
repeat
people.
what you said for Andrew?
15 if you're coming to pick it up, Andrew.
I have to switch to Farpoint so it'll be a P group.
Dip.
Dip.
For some reason, I'm saying dip in a weird way now.
You're saying dip.
I'm saying dip.
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 Alright, you got a ton of claims on this stuff.
I'm saying dip.
You're saying dip.
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 I'm not saying dip. I'm saying dip.
I'm not saying
Okay,
dip.
okay.
I'm saying dip.
I'm saying dip. Not dip. Dip.
Stop. Andrew wants to claim.
Galactus.
You claim on Galactus.
Also, here's Silver Surfer. I know he went.
Yeah, he definitely went. He's got.
Nobody wanted
Flounder.
Doyle von Frankenstein?
No, which I was surprised by because I priced him pretty good.
Dip.
What did I put on him?
$25.
Yeah.
He'll look good in the store. It's fine.
Yeah.
He'll look good with some dip.
Yeah, see, John gets it. Dip.
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 Yeah.
Dip.
Alright, so here's the thing, like, I can't be on two pages at once, so, like, I don't know the prices of them.
Yes, you can try harder.
Well, just tell me what sold, the numbers, and I don't care about it.
We'll do the prices in a minute, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so, number 46.
Dip.
Dip. See, yeah, you're saying it funny.
Well, now I'm saying it funny on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Because I said dip before, and you're like, you're saying dip.
You said dip. I said dip before,
Well,
not dip.
not to put another mix into it, but when you said dip the first time, I heard not dip.
Alright. What's it, 46 you said?
Yes.
Claimed?
Yes.
That's Stalker?
I mean, these people just claim with the
There you go.
numbers, so I'm guessing that these numbers are right.
Yep.
I'm gonna run out of room, so I'm just gonna pile them here.
Get all dippy on me.
Now Rocky has a sudden craving for queso dip. You mean queso dip?
He means queso dip.
He means
What name
dip.
some other numbers?
49.
49.
Do
Got
me a
claimed.
favor and just make a pile over there, and then I'll take the whole pile.
All
'Cause
right.
I got the phone and the pen
Any
and the
other?
book. 49 and 59.
Yep.
53.
Yep.
What are they, JoJo football players? I'm confused.
64.
They started doing a thing where they number collectibles because people. I think it does something to the psyche where you want to collect it more.
I got you. Okay.
Um,
But this first guy is wearing a sports jersey looking thing.
Well, that's Bazooka.
Okay.
That's just Bazooka's
It
MO.
was confusing me.
You ready for the next pile?
Yeah.
36.
All right. Go ahead. You can skip that one.
06.
You can skip that one.
34. Why
Okay.
can't I skip that one?
Because they're out in the front
Got
row.
it.
area.
50
Okay.
and 66.
All right.
And that is it.
That's it. All right.
I mean, that's a lot. That's
I
not
was
like
gonna say, what
that's
do you
it.
mean
Yeah,
that's it? Like that's it?
That's it. Yeah. I will get the prices when we're doing the list at the end.
Uh-huh.
So I'll take the pile. Perfect. Alright. I'm now going to answer all those VIPs so that they know that they got their things. Look at that. VIP's getting VIP treatment.
That's what happens when you're a VIP.
They get an earlier look at
You get
this
dip
stuff than I do.
and dip.
I don't. The
Dip.
VIPs do not get dip.
VIPs have sniped me for claims.
If they want dip, they get dip. I mean,
Well, now you're making demand. You're making reverse demands with them.
And then I
Not
was
all gonna
shipping
want dip.
queso dip to.
all right. I need to go to my
The West
price
Coast.
list here so I could start.
We couldn't even mail barbecue sauce across to England.
Dip.
We should do that.
Alright, you have your list, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Who wants some classifieds? Go to camera 2, Selena.
We ready?
We are.
All right. So these are all sealed. They're all new sealed. This one has a little bit of box damage on top here. If you're like a mint box collector, there was a tag there and it got ripped off. 54. Is that Tiger Force Bazooka?
54, 40, or fight?
No, Tiger Force Bazooka. A little bit of box damage. $18. Like I said, you got to spend 20 to get free shipping. That should be easy though. Or if you're a VIP, you get free shipping.
Don't say it quiet. That's a big perk.
Number 65. That's going to be, is that
That's-
Tiger Force Dusty?
Tiger
No
Force.
idea.
Tiger Force Dusty.
Dusty.
Mint box, nothing wrong.
Dusty.
$18. Dusty. Number 63. This is Outback.
Yep.
$30. Probably one of the best figures ever. This is when they went to the non-window packaging.
I'm just over here playing with my candle and my C-3PO.
That's a
And
different bazooka.
number 62, this is just regular bazooka. Mitten box, $24. Dusty.
Dusty.
Bernie's glad the plastic bubble window's back.
Yeah, me too.
I agree. I like seeing things with plastic bubble, but that just might be because I came up on Star Wars figures that always had their bubble.
Number 58, Slaughter's Marauders Barbecue, $18.
Barbecue.
Number 56, Python.
Python Patrol.
Oh, I didn't price that yet. What was that,
Somebody, I
56?
can't see it.
So the VIPs didn't get to see these.
That wasn't on your list?
No.
Python Patrol Officer, it says. Took me like, it was way too much work for me to read that. I need new glasses so badly.
Yep. Hey, so I'm going to make a recommendation for everyone watching. Go and get your eyes checked. It's vital to your life. Because you could get crazy news like I did when I went to get glasses. Even if you do not need glasses, go and get your eyes checked. That retina scan could have saved me my vision. So it's very important to go and get your eyes looked at. A lot of insurances will cover it. Our insurance actually covered it, which is great. I was really surprised by it.
Python Officer, $16.
A lot of medical insurances cover like one eye exam a year. They won't. Sometimes they won't cover like glasses or lens
Yeah.
or whatever. But like for your personal health, to know if your eyes are good or not, they'll cover. I need to take that away from you.
Somebody should just buy it.
55,
You tell them the price.
Tiger Force Recondo, $18.
If I'm not playing with them, I'm going to be ringing the bell. So I figured out what the sound was I kept hearing today. The bell fell over and it was rolling.
Save that bell. We need that.
Why do we need it?
The anachronism bell for D&D.
It's St. Louis.
We still need it. That's an anachronism for D&D. We need it. Save
20,
that bell.
27, Major Blood,
BLUDD
$50.
blood.
Wow.
Wow. I was delayed processing that one.
and 24, Cobra Infantry. It's a cool army builder. $32. I think that was a
Oh, that does look cool.
Cobra Island exclusive.
Why do the bad guys always have the cooler outfits?
That's just a thing.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go get some more.
Where's our Joe guys?
Arcana troops.
Where's all our Joe guys?
They are all VIPs and they all already claimed a ton.
Ah,
Sure,
gotcha.
there's some Joe
1,
groups
2,
too,
3,
though.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 10 VIP claims before the stream even began. I'm just sitting here playing with all the things that are on the table.
Obviously.
This is my favorite thing. That is loud as hell.
You're gonna hear that sound every time you sit down. You keep that up.
I just love shit that makes stupid noises.
You're
So,
really gonna make me walk out on that camera and take that away from you, aren't you?
Listen, if that's what it takes to get you on camera, I will, yes. Don't! Take it! Just take it! I have a bell now. I don't need your stupid gun. So the bell fell over and it was slowly rolling off the table. And it kept sounding like somebody was back here fiddling with it.
Alright, there was a couple out of this group that I cleaned.
34,
Okay.
50, 66, 6, 36, 36.
That's a lot.
That's
34.
probably it. 64, 53.
Here's 34 and 36.
Alright, I think that's everything. It was 10 altogether.
No, number 6 too, and that's out there somewhere, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, gold
5,
dot.
6,
I wondered
7,
what
8,
the
9,
I wondered what the inventory control process was there.
6. We have multiple colored dots in the store that all have different meanings. So pink dots, pink, green, orange,
Those are
blue, and gray
those
are
are
price.
those are price
codes.
point dots. Yeah.
We do $2, $3, $5,
Camera 2.
$8, and $10 dots in the store.
What is this now? 37, Cobra Officer, $25.
Selena took my gun.
Sorry.
She was coming on camera. I was very kind to not make her come
I
all the way
wanted
on.
it that badly.
I should have moved it all the way to the back.
I would have went and got it.
42. Python Patrol Viper. $25.
I got it to pop open before.
You're gonna make Hal mute to stream again. Stop.
I want to make it work so that I can put it out.
32. Barbecue.
Barbecue. I think I can read them now.
$25.
Yeah, it needs its batteries changed.
03 Destro. $25.
Destro. He's so cool looking.
Tucker was like, why are you coming back here?
Oh, we're both gonna be off camera in a minute.
Uh-oh.
Well, I want to change the batteries in this because I think that it's worthy of having its batteries changed.
We're a very active stream today, folks. Lots of people getting up and running around.
I usually hate getting up, but at least no one's come and knocked on the door yet.
Give it time.
The night is young. And because I said that, someone's going to want to.
Yeah. You should open the door and see if it's raining yet.
I don't hear it.
I don't either.
And you can usually hear it pretty well up here.
Yeah.
Are we still live? It's been a while.
Pretty sure.
All
We have
right.
50 people watching. Hello, 50 people. If there's anyone new, say hi in the comments. We want to know how you found us and how you think of us.
Well, I don't want to know.
I
what
was going to
anyone
say,
thinks
maybe
of
not
me.
the maybe
No,
not the
I'd
second
rather
part,
you
but
not. Keep
if we
that
have,
to yourself.
if we have any long-time lurkers, feel free to say hi. We're really very welcoming, I promise.
Your time has come. When the bell tolls,
That's a
it
really
tolls
cool
for
looking
you.
clock, though, I have to say.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Alright, let's see.
Dave said the rain stopped about half an hour ago.
I don't think it started here.
33.
Oh, on the wrong.
Hold on, let me get 3 double A's.
33 Cobra Bat. 22.
And I just dumped it.
And 26 Flint.
Because of Dragonlance, I always think of a dwarf when I hear that name.
25. Here, this is, I believe 06 was claimed as well.
Yep, it was.
He looks very G.I. Joe. Like, when I imagine a G.I. Joe, that's what I think of.
Yeah, like your standard green
Yeah.
one kind of guy.
And we got some retros.
I'm ridiculously jealous of the little accessories that all the little G.I. Joes came with. And the articulation. Imagine if Star Wars was like that. I mean, really. Lenny, we got a dwarf. Did someone call for a dwarf?
We did.
Yeah, we always need a dwarf, dude. You know that.
Retro carded Storm Shadow. I think I got, what's that say, 50?
Yeah, $44.99.
45.
Yeah.
Sorry. Retro Baroness.
Battleness.
What's the price on Baroness, Lena?
Sorry, 25. I was distracted by the clock.
Retro Gung Ho
30 on him, $29.99.
and Retro Duke.
Retro Duke, 25 on him.
All right.
I got this to work. I'm gonna look it up really quick and see what the deal is. It is really cool.
Did you have to change the batteries?
I did have to change the batteries, and I knew that I had to change the batteries.
Well, you said it.
Oh,
there you go,
wow,
on the-
holy
on the
cow.
boring camera. That's a really cool clock. Like, even just to look at it is cool.
It's expensive. It's called Techie Toys Clock of Doom.
I hear the pitter-patter little puppy feet. Bernie says these are the hardest Joes to get rid of because they're everywhere. He sees them all the time. Yeah, everything will go for the right price. You put it down on top of the wire.
No, I know. That's so I can push it. Here, go to camera 2.
You ready? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why she didn't take the battle nest. That's a cool pro. I love that. I absolutely love that. It's gone on a little long now, but it's still very cool.
I like that he pops in and out.
I like that he disappears abruptly, like slams the door shut behind
Yeah,
himself.
he definitely slams the door behind him. I'm gonna
What's
price
up with that
this.
Horror of the 21st Century book? That looks pretty cool.
I didn't even look at it. Let's see. Techie Toys animated haunted raven clock. And people paint it in different ways. Techie Toys.
Haunted
It's
Clock of
hardcover.
Doom. Clock of Doom is a little campy.
I listen. I think it's awesome. The Haunted Clock.
But the clock itself is cool. I'm just saying the
Horror
name
of
is
the 20th
campy.
century.
Haunted Clock of Doom.
Haunted Clock of Doom.
I mean, why am I not keeping a Haunted Clock of Doom?
Why are you not giving that to me?
It's like $50 maybe or something.
That's a good reason, I guess. Tucker, what? Stop.
Techie Clock. So let's just look up Techie Clock. I think it says different things too.
This is what processing toys looks like.
Animated skull clock with raven and skull.
What's a raven? It's not a crow?
Ravens are creepier.
Yeah, I'm vaguely disappointed though. I like crows. Not that there's anything wrong with
I
ravens.
mean,
Awesome.
based on the size, he could be a crow. He's not very big, so
That's true.
he could be a crow. So it has an on-off feature and a tester, which is what the little button thing there is. This is pretty good. This is a $50 animated clock. $40 if anybody wants this. Here, go back to camera too. Oh, are you gonna put yours up? Oh, good. Here. All of a sudden, we're doing a horror thing.
Because we can.
Would you like a thingy? I'll bring you a thingy.
This is hardcover. Awesome. I hate this thing.
Yo, tell me sound effects today.
$40 for that amazing clock. I don't care if my husband hates it. It's amazing.
It's very cool.
I love it. It's stupid and wonderful. Wow, that's a cool book. Is that supposed to be Christopher Lee?
I think so, yeah.
Horror,
Hardcover,
twentieth
big
century.
coffee
I
table
love
book.
that.
$20.
Probably a fair bit in it devoted to like the Universal monsters and
Oh, no doubt.
Bella and all those.
Yeah, I'm sure that's supposed to be Christopher Lee on the cover.
Good old Lon Chaney's. Alicia.
Did you say $20 on that?
Yeah, Alicia's rocking with the horror.
She's killing it.
She knows her genre.
How cool are these? They were in it.
He definitely had a thing for jungle bongo women in bikinis.
So George was a long time DJ on Stockton Radio.
Is there any nakedness on that one?
No.
Okay.
On WLFR Stockton. Let me do a pink one. It'll display better. This is one of the flyers for his show, Radios of Fear. He was a wealth of musical knowledge.
He liked his jungle bikini ladies
He liked,
too.
yeah, he liked Evil Vixens or whatever the heck he is.
The girls are squawking like the clock. I love the crow, except he's a raven, but he's a crow to me.
I love it.
He's a raven, his name's Crow. It does
I
go on
love
a
the
bit.
way he unceremoniously just slams the door
Yeah,
like
it
no.
does go on a bit long though.
I love it. So I think you can put it on motion sensor or just the tester, which is what I have it on. The motion sensor I think is a little shorter because it's the idea is that you walk past it and it just says a few things and then you keep going.
Here's the stuffing out of you and you move on with your life.
I'm gonna put the battery cover screw back on. Hello Norm, it's nice to see
Do you have the screws and stuff out?
I have a screwdriver.
I'm gonna test
out
this
on it.
bad boy. I'm pretty sure this is actually sought after, the big one from Independence Day.
I think it is too, which is why I pulled it out of the box. It was in.
Can you guys repeat the price on Doyle?
$25.
For Norm?
Yes, Doyle was $25. He is complete 21st century. The original version with the coffin box. He does not come with his box, but he is the version that came in a coffin box. Is what I'm trying to say. What do you need? Does he do electric words?
The
Does he
battery
talk?
bits, he needs the screwdriver and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Looks like he has one broken thing.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, it
Does
is.
it like hurt him? How does it go in?
So the other ones have, if you look, they have like
Ugh.
a specific. I took tape off of it.
He tried to glue it back on or something.
No, it's residue from tape.
Oh,
Norm would
nice.
like to claim Doyle.
Norm, I love that for you. Thanks for tuning in.
He's going to display really well.
He looks great. And I'm even going to throw in the doll stand. He didn't come with that, but you can have the doll stand.
I'm gonna
'cause
see.
Cool.
Screwdriver.
he definitely needs it in order to stand up correctly.
Yeah, we have extra dolls.
Wait a second. The Doyle got claimed already.
By who? It never got a ringer bell or anything.
It did. Flounder got it.
Oh,
We never pulled it off.
no.
We never pulled it off the shelf.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Norm.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
It's already got a name written on it. We didn't pull it down. It's been one of
I
those
thought,
nights
when
tonight.
we were talking about it earlier, I thought I remembered, but when I scrolled back, I couldn't find it.
It's been one of those nights. You have to scroll back a lot. It was probably pretty early on. It was
Yeah,
the first
I
thing on
didn't
paper.
scroll back far enough. I'm really having one of those days too. There was a fiasco. I took Tucker to English Creek Supply to.
Oh, how did that go?
It went pretty well. I mean, it would have. Well, the fact that it didn't go well was not their fault, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
The nail cutting part went fine. They bring him in this little room, and I held him, and the lady cut his nails and
Cool.
petted him, and it was all very nice.
Do they have like a donation bin or anything like that? Like, how
I
does
was
that
going to
work?
tip her, but I forgot because I was vastly sidetracked by the fact that while we were waiting in line, he took a crap in the aisle, and I stepped in it.
Oh my god. AA batteries?
I tracked it around a little bit, so
Sure,
I was
when
trying
you
to
do
deal
this
with that when
How
it
many?
suddenly. I was
Two.
trying to deal with that when it suddenly became our turn, so I was a little distracted.
Oh god.
In the end, I got it all dealt with. My sneaker is still wet from
Oh
having.
god.
I mean, I took them off in the aisle and didn't put them on again until I was ready to leave for Bartertown because I had to. I mean, you can't wear them.
I'm sure. I mean, were you mortified? Was he mortified, or were they mortified?
I mean, no one's really mortified. It's a pet store. He's a dog. It
Yeah,
happens all the time.
I figured, yes.
And it's not like he's a Great Dane.
Yeah, it's annoying. I had to, instead of having one spot to just pick up and scoop and wipe the floor a little bit, I had to go do 3 spots.
Because
from
you
the-
stepped in it and tracked it all over the store.
Well, no, I tracked it 3 steps before I realized I had stepped in it. And at that point, you know me, I have no qualms about walking around without shoes anywhere. As soon as
Yeah.
I realized I was tracking it, it was far less offensive to me to just literally kick off my shoes in the middle of the aisle and kick them to the side and deal with them later. So I could pad up to the counter and ask him
Yeah.
for some wipes. And once I got that addressed, I addressed what I could for my shoes, and I took them home and had on them with a scrub brush in the bathtub.
So we've
I'm
started
stuck in my beard.
feeding the birds here at the store because we noticed there's like a lot of squirrels and chipmunks and stuff, and I kind of want to cultivate that.
You have Mom's bird bath too.
Yeah, so we put a bird bath out back, and we've been feeding them and everything. And
What does the little switch on the bottom say? One says on off, I think. Sorry.
one says on off, and the other one says AB.
Okay.
It's on B right now.
Alright.
Mom's bird bath was kind of a big deal. She went down when you were an infant. She walked down the street. There was about a mile down the road. There was a ceramics cellar.
What's funny is that I swear that I remember.
You
bringing
might.
that home.
You were probably 2 years old.
Yeah, I think
and
I remember bringing it home.
She put the base of it in your stroller,
Yeah,
and 11-year-old me carried the top of it.
it's heavy as hell.
I know. I don't know how I did it. I remember her asking me if I could do it, and me saying that I could, but I would have said I could even if I couldn't. It's kind of neat.
Ugh. I've seen movies like this.
It's weirdly moving.
Put it on camera before it stops.
What do you want us to do?
It's wild.
Die.
Alright, that's
That is freaking
one of the things
disturbing.
it does. What's the
What's
other
the other
thing
thing
it does?
It does more things. So, oh god. I was about to talk again?
I don't know what the other thing is supposed to be, but it does
Anyway.
that.
So, there's a local pet supply place that we decided to go to because, like, even Amazon bird food is pretty, not pricey, but, like, I wanted to find something a little less expensive. And they have their own bird seed blend that they custom do. It's like their own branded thing, and it was only $25 for a 40-pound bag.
I've bought that before now that I think about it.
It should
You've bought
scream
it?
when it opens.
Okay.
Alright, it's not making any sounds.
Those batteries are definitely fresh.
Yeah.
But yeah, the store was great. The staff was great. The lady who cut his nails was great. The price of the dog food I got was great. Like I had no issues with the store itself. It's a smaller store than I'm accustomed to, and
Yeah, it's not a gigantic warehouse.
and
But I
because
like
it was
that.
because it was nail cutting day, Tucker was first of all Tucker was in a new place, so he wanted to do his traditional 3 drops on everything. So I was holding him and trying to clean up the dog mess and trying to keep track of where my sneakers had gotten to, and trying to get dog food.
That sounds like you had quite an adventure.
And he was other dogs were there too, and he has no idea he's a dog, and like
Yeah.
he's not a dog person.
No.
He's alright with little dogs, and he was alright. He's alright under conditions, like as long as the other dog isn't like when he met Todd was sitting there and he was sitting there.
The sensor is just below the chin. Thank you.
What's the sensor do?
I guess that.
I see the sensor.
It does something.
It's motion activated, so I guess it activates it.
Oh.
I didn't mean that to sound as duh as it did.
It's motion activated.
It was me. It was me working through the logic of it.
Yeah, I see the sensor.
But yeah, the store was great. The nail cutting was great. Tucky was just kind of
I like that it keeps grabbing your
A lot.
beard.
That
That's
actually
my
is pretty
favorite
funny. It's just
like
gonna get its
grabbing.
hands on you.
Hands on.
But I dig the little head tentacles. What's that about?
That's just the way that it does. Is this the thing that he kills when he says "Welcome to Earth," and he drags it by the tentacles or
No,
whatever?
he kills the thing that's inside of it.
The
Okay.
feet are disturbingly curled.
Yeah, I don't. So I'm fine with Freddy Krueger. I'm fine with Pennywise. I'm fine with Jason. All
Yeah,
that stuff.
all the horror. I love
But
it.
when it comes to aliens, I'm a no-go because aliens could be real. Like, I don't think Freddy Krueger is real, but
No.
aliens could land at any time. They could be out there.
Well, Jason Voorhees, up to a point, could be very real.
Oh, because, like, you mean before he's dead?
Yeah, when he's just a mass murderer.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, there's plenty of them in the world.
Yeah, if we were going to be afraid of that.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, you're not wrong. The tentacles are like, do they bend or are they just out there?
Are they?
Oh, that's for that one.
Are they-
Okay.
Are they like
Alright.
static in that shape?
So as
I
one...
think they bend. They have like the weird. You know, bendy toys always have little holes in them.
Yeah.
John said it's too bad the scream is really loud and creepy.
Oh, really?
That's what we need, more loud noises.
The
I
thing
will-
itself
yeah,
is pretty freaking
I'm in.
creepy.
Give me the loud, creepy screaming. Where's my gun? You took my gun. Oh.
So this
did, in
one,
fact.
the last tentacle's there,
I'll
but
do
it's
the
broken
clock
in
again.
half. If nobody buys it, I'll have Emily fix that shit. I know she can.
Emily was born to fix that
Yeah.
stuff.
Let me look this bad boy up.
Bernie,
believes
that's exactly what I mean. Like,
there's evidence
aliens
everywhere.
are realistic. And I hate to say that, but like, aliens could be anything and they could be realistic. They could look like that. They could look like us. They could, who knows?
How come his feet are backwards?
Because he's an alien and we just talked about this.
Oh, fair. I accept this premise.
That's,
Right, let me
it's
go to the
cool
right
we're
camera.
selling this because Independence Day was just 2 days ago, and Randy Quaid saved the Earth
Any
2
chance
days
you
ago.
can slide him back to get the full effect?
Not really. People get the full effect. The thing is, it's got to be 18 inches tall. There are two solid tentacles that hold it up. They tend to break due to weight. So
That's
probably
one of the
what
ones
happened.
then, yeah.
That
That's,
doesn't say tentacles, and I was really confused.
that's
Oh.
going to be one of the ones.
I guess I read what I wanted to read and not what was there.
No, you read what makes sense, but I read what was there, and I started to read it out, and then I just stopped because, like, wait, I need to investigate this a little more before I read it. So thank you for that that unintentional clarification.
Well, that's exactly what it is. It's the hard one that broke.
Yeah, and
One
this
of
is
the-
probably the other hard one.
One
now
of
that I
the
think about
like, it's like a kickstand.
it. Yeah. So
That's
that's probably
cool.
the other hard one.
Oh, it
It's not
probably goes
broken.
down there. That
Because you
makes
could
sense.
swap and put the tentacles wherever you want to put them.
I would lean it up against King
I am.
Kong.
I had him leaning
Yeah.
over top of Jimmy.
That
Like
was
Jimmy
really awkward. That was really awkward for Jimmy.
I gotta be honest, I might end up keeping that Jimmy
He's cool.
It's a cool Jimmy.
as a memento to George.
I don't think I've ever seen a Jimi Hendrix statue.
I mean, if it wasn't for George Lind, we wouldn't love that Roxy Music song. George is the one who introduced me to that song.
Oh, I would have eventually heard it.
We would have heard it on, but I wouldn't have been so
Mm.
excited, like, oh my god, I can't believe they're playing that song,
Yeah.
because it's such a deep cut.
Alex said it looked like Jimmy was sacrificing his guitar to fight off the alien. That'd be a big sacrifice.
Welcome to Earth.
If he
He never actually says that in the movie. It's one of those things like
Why is it Earth?
because of the accent he uses when he says it. It sounds like Earth,
Okay.
but he doesn't even say it.
Earth.
And when he does say it, he doesn't say Earth at all.
Is this the Talking Supreme Commander? Is that what this is? There's different sized ones, though.
This one's huge.
He's big.
That's got to be 15 to 18 inches.
More if you count the tentacle.
Yeah, the tentacles.
Like
are...
if he stood up straight, he'd be 2 feet tall.
Well, tentacles don't count for your
Well,
height.
he's got his
That's-
knees bent anyway.
Tentacles do not count for height. That is not. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Then my hair counts as height. That's not. I'd be 9 feet tall.
If it's stuck straight
it's
up,
the
it
Supreme
might.
Commander. I love John. Thank you for knowing everything about this product. I love that.
His head opens automatically.
Yes, we got that.
Supreme Commander.
We didn't get the
Yeah.
screaming part, unfortunately.
Well, in a box, it's 50. This one's broken. It doesn't work all the way. So,
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be hard to ship, but the tentacles come out, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, it's
That
not
won't
that
be
bad.
too hard.
As long as the tentacles come out, especially the
No,
ones
it's
that
It's
are
still, the display's really
crazy,
cool. It's super
yeah.
cool.
Wild looking.
I mean, if I was going to put it in the store, I'd put it in the store for $20. So $20.
All right. If anybody wants our tentacled friend here, $20.
It's more of a, you buy it for the display.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, like you said, that's a very George thing. He had his display shelves and all.
Yeah.
John, I was definitely not playing with toys anymore when this movie came out. Was that 96? or not 94, maybe if it was 94. I think it was 96 though. Need to look it up now. ID4. I love this clock. If no one buys it, we're gonna keep it.
Trendmasters.
Welcome to Earth. He never says that.
I saw it when I was in the can, so it had to be around after 96.
Yeah, I
223 Bartertowns ago, Justin would reference those years as, well, I was away.
96.
96.
And I was just like, I wasn't a can.
You know what, man? We are.
We are who we are.
Yep.
And I am a person who likes to push buttons and be annoying, so let's see what else this thing
Is
says.
that everything?
I'm gonna smack you.
Nobody wants us?
I do. I'd give it to Teresa though. And her husband would disown me
The
because he already.
bell tolls for you.
Her husband would disown us because he already thinks she has too many Halloween
I
decorations.
love that. I love that. I have too many. Wait, what? Oh, Teresa.
Yeah.
What else is going on here? We talking about what we did this week.
Jack
I
is
want
watching.
Jack. I want to see that 90s show. Is
I've
it
seen
good?
the first
Is it gonna?
season. It's
Is it
good.
gonna like?
It's good. It's not too heavy-handed. Like sometimes it is a
Well,
little
I
bit.
can't watch. What's that nerd show?
The Goldbergs.
The Big Bang Theory, because the jokes to me aren't jokes. It's just like, oh, that's life. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm playing my N64, and the audience is
And
like, ha ha ha. And I'm like,
Yeah, like that's
I don't
not.
understand
What's
why
funny
that's
about
funny.
what's funny about doing this very normal
yeah.
thing?
So if the
Yeah.
We
if
watched
the
the
90s
first
show is
season.
like, we're going to a Soundgarden concert, and the laugh track's like, ha ha ha. I'm like, oh, okay.
The Goldbergs to me is too heavy-handed. It's like he walks in with a Pac-Man shirt and he's going, I'm going to the arcade now to play Pac-Man for $0.25, and I'm gonna go there in a 80s car. Like it's
I'm gonna go there in my 80s car. I
yeah,
love
it's
that.
like it's
Yeah, it's just like
too
too on
heavy.
the nose.
Yeah, they're shoving it down our throats too hard on that show, but I don't think that 90s show's like that.
I'll tell you what was a good nostalgia-filled romp was the new Beverly Hills Cop we just watched.
I wouldn't mind watching
Okay.
that.
And man,
so-
I gotta tell you, white boy here, in case you didn't know, but black don't crack. Eddie Murphy really has not changed. He's a little paunchier.
I think he got some work done, honestly.
Oh really?
Maybe.
I don't, dude. He looks great, especially compared to Judge
Judge
Reinhold
Reinhold.
and the other dude.
Taggart, whose name
Gee,
escapes
Taggart looks
me.
like they just unearthed him.
He does look a little bit like the Crypt Keeper, but
My
like,
mom
listen,
would have said rode hard and put away wet.
I
Yeah.
love the fact that they're still alive and that they were able to be in the movie. Ronnie Cox didn't come back. They asked him to, and he didn't come back. First of all, I can't believe he's still alive. No offense.
How do you not come back?
Secondly,
for that,
how do
though?
you not
How
come
do you
back?
not?
Maybe I just don't feel like doing it.
How can you not feel like being in the only movie you were ever in that anybody ever cared
I want
about?
to see who Ronnie Cox is. I can't picture.
He's Bogomil.
Maybe
Is
I don't know.
Gargamel? Did he not make Smurfs?
He's the captain from the first 3 movies. The whole point that the entire plot of 2 is that they're trying to kill him, and he's in a hospital, and his daughter calls.
We need to rewatch them because I don't remember.
So I don't know what it was about this period of Eddie Murphy's life, but Golden Child, Coming to America, and Beverly Hills Cop. I was obsessed with those movies as a kid.
I saw them all in the theater.
I
must have been
never-
older.
Nothing, like, I never had a thing for Eddie Murphy. Like, there was never really anything he did since or even before that I even cared that much about.
I never found his stand-up that funny.
But
He don't seem who Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
So I did because I was the right age in the '80s, and a boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whereas I was a little older, it's like, oh, you're an edgelord, you're saying
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
Yeah.
Bernie, I agree. I don't know why he didn't do the laugh, but I guess he just doesn't.
Didn't I said the same thing?
Yeah.
Didn't I say that at the end? I was like, he
You
didn't
did.
do the laugh at all.
Maybe he just
Maybe
can't.
he's
It's like
over
doing
it.
Maybe
Star.
his
It's
voice
like doing
doesn't do it
Star
anymore,
Wars
like,
and not
who
saying
knows?
May the Force be with you. Like,
Maybe he's over it. But I mean, they did the end scene where they sit in the car, and I'm just like, well, there's all the nostalgia you need.
Yeah. It was a fantastic. Veronica, I love The Golden Child, and
that
especially
one
when
too.
I found out it was originally supposed to be rated R, and it would have been so much better if it was. Charles Dance is amazing. He is a consummate villain of the 80s, 90s, and today.
Gideon.
He's amazing.
I want the knife.
I don't know why I love those 3 movies, or 4 movies, 5, depending on the trilogy.
Yeah, Jack Raw and Delirious were huge.
I don't know what it was about those movies that I love so much, but like
everyone-
Coming to America, the sequel, it was okay. It wasn't bad,
everyone was all
but this was really good. I really enjoyed it.
everyone was all scandalized about Raw. I wasn't that impressed with it. George
Well,
Carlin
now
was,
looking back, it's like super problematic.
well,
Like,
yeah,
dude.
hugely, but George Carlin's more my speed.
Dude, another 48 Hours was a great movie. There was a run there where Eddie Murphy could do no wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden he went like
He could have done Batman
Disney,
and Robin and pulled
Flubber,
it
and
off.
like it's so weird.
Dr. Doolittle. Yeah.
More family friendly. Nothing wrong with that.
Coming to America. Oh, I love that one. That
love
might
Coming
be,
to
that's
America.
probably
You
my
guys love
favorite.
that. It's a great
probably
movie,
my
but
I
favorite.
don't know why though. Like, I'm not saying they're not good movies, but I have no idea what it was about Eddie Murphy during like that 5-year period. Why was this little white girl obsessed with Eddie Murphy?
Did you
movies?
see them in the theaters?
Because it was
don't
because
remember.
the world was. He was like super famous.
I did see Coming to
was gonna
America
say-
at the drive-in.
Was I with you? Because I saw it.
I don't know. We were
I
at the
love-
drive-in, and I fell asleep because they did that, and then they did Raw right after it, and I fell asleep.
I love Coming to America when he's like yells out the window like, "Hey, good morning, New York."
I love McDowell's more than anything else I should reasonably love in the world. I don't know. But, listen, if you haven't seen Axel F, see it. I don't know why they didn't call it Beverly Hills Cop 4, but I think it's because they're trying to forget about the third one.
They actually make fun of it a
They
little bit.
do. And Netflix doesn't have rights to the third one, I noticed. But they did have the rights to make this, so I guess that's why they didn't call it 4, because they're trying to forget about
But they
3.
reference the plot or something, and they say that debacle or whatever it was.
And then that horror
It's like,
from 94.
it's like that last
They
Superman.
try to forget about it.
It's like that last Superman movie, which was just like pontificating about nuclear war. Everyone tries to
Quest
forget
for
that
Peace?
too. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Well,
it was good.
today was
Let's
a
see it.
day. I hope you all had a great 4th of July.
Yeah. No,
We're coming up
I mean-
on the I don't know what the number thing is called, but I'm sure it's called something. I was a year
Oh,
old at the bicentennial.
bicentennial.
Selena probably remembers the bicentennial. She was a couple years older than me.
I remember that everything. I was just talking about this the other day. Everything seemingly overnight became red, white, and blue everywhere.
Yep.
Street signs, park signs, everything. Like if it was something you see out in the world regularly, it was red, white, and blue.
So I assume for the 250 they're going to do something like that as well.
Yeah.
And that's in 2 years. 2026 is the bicentennial
And a half.
didactyl the cranial. So bicentennial is 200. Is there a number for 250?
Let's Google it. Let's ask.
Is it
Google.
like quadrentennial?
quad laser?
Quadrentennial?
By and a half.
Quadcennial. I just made a new thing. Quadrentennial.
There you go.
Centennial.
Name
Sounds
for
more like-
250th anniversary.
Sounds more like the 400th.
So it has multiple names. A semi quincentennial,
Okay.
a sesquicentennial,
Hmm.
a quarter millennial,
Well, the quarter millennial is pretty cool.
or the big 250. That's literally what it says here.
I will be celebrating the big 50 in January.
Oh boy,
Good God. You know what
Yeah.
that makes me?
that's wow. I'm married to an old man. I don't know what happened.
Somebody called me a gay old man in a comment. They're like, "Okay, gay grandpa" or something like that, and I was like,
Were you busy being one at the time?
I was like,
or-
I was like,
Were you wearing your short shorts? Because
well, I called somebody an EHT PhD,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Okay, gay grandpa," and I'm like, "Is that really?
Where'd you get that?
Is that the best you got? Because I'm
Well,
not offended."
hold on. Maybe he's okay. Bear with me here. Here's a train of thought. Long beard,
Okay,
Gandalf.
right.
As we all know, Ian McKellen playing Gandalf, gay.
Oh,
So maybe
I don't
know,
think
Grandpa?
this person was that thoughtful.
No, me
I
neither.
think
I
that
think
they're
you're-
in their
you're-
lexicon. The word "gay" is still a
Yeah, I think they're.
slight.
I think
Yeah.
they never quite
They're like from
recovered from like.
1987 still
They're
or
like
something.
gay as an insult.
Yeah, I don't think
And I
they
was
ever
like,
quite.
wow, that's what I'm dealing with here.
You straight
When-
grandma.
when I was in middle
I call
school-
them, Mitzvah Mensa
Mitzvah
Society.
Mensa, yeah.
Yeah.
Maze Landing Mensa
When
Society.
I
was-
love the Press of Atlantic City.
I can't. It upsets me too
We're
much.
actually, you got us some
We
negative
live-
reviews on that.
We live. I didn't. So okay, I'm glad you brought that up.
Well,
Folks watching at home, do me a personal favor. I don't have the link ready because I wasn't planning on this. I totally forgot about it. Find us on Google and leave us a review, a good review, please.
you
Yeah,
have to
good
specify.
A good review.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it. So I administrate on Facebook a group for Dungeons and Dragons players, and we're fairly progressive in the group. We don't tolerate things like people calling each other gay as an insult.
I don't even know if that's like a progressive thing. I think it's just like, don't be a dick.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
But now, if in today's world, if you just don't want to be a dick, you're a woke snowflake, progressive gay grandpa.
That's because it's
apparently.
like okay to be a dick in some where
All those people that finally got pushed back into their caves.
Yeah, I don't want to get too into it.
Yeah, I
But
don't
like,
want to get into it either. But someone.
we're not forcing agendas on anyone.
No,
Sorry,
not at all.
but like we're just not being dicks.
Yeah. So in this group, someone was particularly offensive, and a different administrator blocked the person from the group. Well, they messaged me and asked me why that happened. So I explained in very plain English what occurred, and we're really, really sorry. This group just might not be for you. And he stalked me. He found
your business.
He found our business and address, and he posted my personal information in a hate group, and I was essentially doxxed, and the page got some negative reviews from a bunch of
So his
gross
initial
bigots.
review was like Google took it down because it was such a ludicrous, not an actual review of a place.
Yeah.
But then he was smart enough
He
to
changed
re-review and
yeah.
change it to like a vague. Now this is a person who's probably not even been to New Jersey.
He lives in North Carolina.
Let alone
yeah.
to our store.
Yeah.
Anyway, that kind of sucks.
It's par for the course. Like, I'm not going to apologize for... First of all, I did nothing to the guy. That's what's really funny, because there have been people that I have told off because they're so offensive. This is not one of them. I never even interacted with this guy.
On the Press Atlantic City articles, we
You
haven't
go
got,
for it.
I go for it, but we haven't gotten any negative reviews over that. Yes, we did. The guy with the complaint about the flag.
Someone left a 1-star review for our pride flag, which we got removed.
But
And I got
but
this
I go
guy's,
for it with these
I
people.
got this guy's review removed, but he used a different account to leave a different review,
Yep.
and Google won't take it down.
If you think we deserve it, throw us a good review on our Google, please.
If you don't think I deserve it, just don't.
Just don't
throw me
leave.
any
Just keep your
reviews.
mouth shut.
Yeah.
If you don't like
Yeah,
me, I don't
if
want to
you
hear
have
about
nothing
it.
nice to say, don't say anything.
Yeah, so that was troubling. What really bothered me is that it had nothing. First of all, I didn't even talk to the dude. I was not responsible for any of the shit that even happened. Secondly, my business certainly had
Yeah,
nothing
why
to
attack
do
a
with
mom
it.
and pop shop?
And that's
Anyway.
and then
Well,
on
if you're
top
such an
of
asshole
that,
that you're banned from a group,
on top of that,
the door's
he
open.
then went to a known hate group where you dox people because you're trying to get them murdered, and posted my personal
there ought to be a
information.
place. There ought to be something you can report that
I
to.
know people with guns.
Are they going to North Carolina?
There's a lot of people with guns. in
I
North
actually, so
Carolina.
of course, then I went and did all this research. Now I know
I'm just
everything there
saying
is
if
to
they
know
come
about
here.
the guy. Married in 2008, divorced.
Anyway.
I know all of it.
I think that's all we
small-
got today.
That's definitely all we got, and then some.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm good.
Nice seeing everyone.
So next Sunday we are not going to be live. This June and July have been very busy months for us. We are not going to be live next
Tell me,
week.
me and Tucky have the week off.
For
Oh, boy.
Sunday, we're not going to be live for Bartertown. We're going to do another one of our video. We might go live while we're driving home. Oh, can we stop at that bookstore again?
I was just gonna say, Penelope, I want to go to
One
a
with
book.
the cats
I want to
that
go
I
to a
love.
bookstore soon.
Oh man, I love that. That place was great. We got to stop there because that's where we found it last year on the way home.
I'll update my list.
We've been there since too.
We have. I forget on the way home from Pittsburgh. We always stop there right when they're about to close. So let's try to make it a point to get there before they close.
Okay.
We will be
It's outside
driving.
of Harrisburg, I think.
We will be driving home Sunday evening. When should we bring toys for you to buy? Look at.
Not this
Not
I
weekend.
this
don't want your leftover junk from your. Just kidding.
It's Thunderdome stuff she got from us. You can't call it
I'm
junk.
just kidding. That was the joke. Not this week.
Not this
Next week.
Next week.
Next week I will be recovering. I think. Oh no, that's the following week. I'm having eye surgery in 2 weeks. That's exciting. I'm trying not to freak out about it because it's not that big a deal. I keep telling myself. But that's the 24th, I think, or the 25th. So
I
that's
thought you
not
said
next
22nd,
week.
but what do I know?
We'll figure it out.
That's not then or then. It's later.
Yeah.
So next week we won't be live. There'll be something for you to buy and look at, and we'll go live just to say hello. But we're not going to be selling like this in the store. I think that's it.
That's it.
What else? Is there no one else?
I got it. That's it. We never know how to end.
We never
We're
do.
not. We have a whole beginning thing. We don't have an ending thing. Maybe we should sing a song at the end.
We do have an ending thing. It's called the credits that I slaved over to make.
Well,
it
No. But that's the
beautiful.
credits. But like we don't have like a signing off.
Say,
Should we do like hand motions or something?
You know, like Ryan Seacrest says, "Seacrest out."
just say goodbye. Have a good week.
Yeah. Just
Goodbye.
Say, goodbye.
Have a good week.
Have a good week.